Listo. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to our debate about comparing two civilizations. Today we will discuss a fundamental issue in the history and development of humanity. Which civilization has had a greater impact and represents a better model for society, Western or Eastern? So I'm gonna, oh sorry, my classmates are, we are Diego Alejandro Herrera Velázquez, Dali Juliet Ruiz Rodríguez, Nicolás Quintero, Nayeli Montenegro, and Maria Fernanda Romero Ramirez. So now let's start. I'm going to start talking about Western civilization. The advantage of Western civilization. First of all, is democracy and human rights. It has promoted democratic systems where citizens can participate in decision making. Second, fundamental rights such as freedom of expression, gender equality, and protection of minorities have been established. Also about innovation and technological advances, the Western civilization has led scientific and technological development in areas such as medicine, computer science, and the aerospace industry. Universities and research centers in Western countries have promoted discoveries that have changed the world. About economy and industrial development, Western countries have created economic models that encourage free enterprise and economic growth. The Industrial Revolution allowed advances in production and improved quality of life. About and at last, about education and critical thinking, the Western civilization has promoted an educational system based on critical thinking, research, and creativity. Universities such as Harvard, Oxford, and Maine have been benchmarks in global education. Individual freedoms and cultural diversity is that also promotes personal autonomy and cultural diversity, allowing the coexistence of different religions, ethnicities, and lifestyles. Rights such as equal marriage and religious freedom have been established.
Okay, disadvantage. Excessive individualism, although personal freedom is a key value, in some cases has led to a more self-centered society, disconnect from community. Extreme competitiveness can lead to stress and mental health problems. Consumers and materialism, Western society has prominent a culture of excessive consumption that generates high levels of indebtedness and dependence on material goods. Um, it has also led to an every momental crisis due to the overexploitation of natural resources, social and economic inequality. Despite economic growth, many Western societies face large gaps between rich and poor. Access to education, health, and housing can be limited for vulnerable sectors. Um, Environmental deterioration, industrial and technological development has contributed significantly to climate change and pollution. Its exploitation of natural resources on a large scale has affected biodiversity. Loss of traditional values in the pursuit of progress, some family tradition and values have been displaced. This connection with cultural and spiritual roots can generate identity crisis in some people.
Eastern civilization inventions stability and historical continuity. Eastern civilization has demonstrated remarkable stability over time, maintaining governance structure and tradition for millennia. Societies such as China and India had managed to spread their cultural identity and core values despite global change. Pilot base of harmony. The teaching of Confucianist times Buddhist had pro a vision of life based of harmony, balance, and respect for nature and society. This approach has favored a more peaceful and ordered constant focus on education and knowledge. Since ancient times, education has been a fundamental pillar in the system, such as the imperial examiners in China ensured that the most perfect had access to leadership positions and corrections, medical rights, and intellectual development. La otra, por favor. Respect for family and community. Family structures had been essential in Eastern society with a strong emphasis of light, respect for elders, and collective responsibility. This has made it possible to maintain solid support, new words, and values that transcend generations. Sustainable relationships with nature. Many Eastern philosophers consider nature as an essential element in, in human life, promoting sus- sustainable practice, and I reward youth the prioritize harmony with the environment. This respect has influenced medicine and architecture, favoring a more balanced lifestyle.
Compañero Diego, tu micrófono está silenciado.
Disadvantage, traditional writing and resistance to change throughout history. Many ancient societies have shown a strong adherence to their traditions, which has made it difficult to adapt to new ideas and technological advance in certain periods. This rigid can slow progress and limit innovation in some areas. Hierarchical and authoritarian social structures in many Eastern cultures, social organizations has been based on strict hierarchies where respect for authority and collective norms have been appropriate. This has led, in some cases, to authoritarian systems of government that resist their individual freedom and system participation. Social pressure and conformity is a society often prioritizes collective well-being over individual well-being, which can lead to great social pressure to conform to established norms. These meanness can limit creative self-expressions and development of unconventional individual identities. Gender inequality, although there has been progress, cultural norms persist in some regions that restrict women's role in society, limiting their access to the education, politics, and working life on an equal basis with men, extreme academic and work demand. In many third countries, educations and work are made by high demands and competitiveness, which can generate stress, anxiety, and mental health problems in students and work. Education and work systems often evaluate discipline and sacrifice over emotional well-being.
Okay, neutral. Western which civilization have emerging differences, but for have contribution evaluate elements by humanity. Where its star has been characterized by its historical stability. Its focus of our name, iconic it was a priority innovation, individuation, and technological progress. Our nectar of their works and is inviting works and an author as of have author I coins. Other one has traditional and respect for the community and the hard have our organization, sociality, and with family evolution, with inner car and generative regimes, and social repression. In other words, individual freedoms and the pursuit of change have trained a scientific and democratic advance. So some same another codes upon a community disconnected and a compassion extra. Today, name society have adopts an element of for civilization shares a balance words a traditional and modernity, where is community and individuality, collaboration and a hope and a high ways to learn from is other. Combination disciplinary I respect for nature with innovation I opens to where ideas.
Conclusion is that it is not a question of determining which civilization is better, but of recognizing that both have contributed to human development in complementary ways. The key is to find a middle ground, taking advantage of the best of each culture to build more balanced, inclusive, and sustainable societies. So it was our presentation, and thank you for watching, teacher, and thank you for your attention. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Right?